Okay, so as I was saying, well, this is the last segment. If we were to take that to the fourth, we wouldn't be able to do the diatonic there. We would have to stick to pentatonic or tritonic. Okay, so if we're, say, in the A box there, we can do, so it's A shape C. Okay, what is the shape of its relative minor sixth? Well, I'll tell you, if you're in A shape, the shape of the second is going to be C minor shape. Okay, in that tripentatonic A, D, E box. And the shape of its sixth is going to be advanced one caged letter, not advanced one in pentatonic scale. So it's going to be A goes to G. It's going to be G minor shaped sixth. Okay, now if the music had gone to the fourth, all right, so it's mostly A minor. You know, A minor, remember, it's going to be A minor in the G minor shape. You know, so we're pretty much playing an A minor there. Now, if we want to go to the fourth, okay, what's the fourth of A minor? Is going to go to the D minor, okay? What we would have to do is, in the A box, we're going to play the fourth. Remember, it's an A, D, E box, so it's 1, 4, 5. We're going to play the 4, and we would be in the shape of the fourth. A shape goes to D shape. We'd have to start here for that minor. The relative sixth minor of the fourth is the second, so that would take us to D minor. So we'd be doing something that sounds like this, and then going to like that. So we'd start on that D minor there. Now remember, we can't substitute the diatonic to find out that D minor. We have to know how that D minor shape fits into that A. Okay, so as you know, the A pentatonic is the A shaped pentatonic, and the D shaped pentatonic start on the same two notes. So we know that D is likely 2, 3, 4 into the B flat there, but we're not going to play it. So the D shape, we're going to start on that. The 3 is here, and we're going to outline a D minor triad to the 6th and the A shape to the root. Now the root, I'm going to cheat a minute here. The root of the D shape is going to be what? It's going to be the we should be on the root in the E shape there. Okay, it's the root of the parent, which is F. Okay, the parent major of the D minor. And then, because we're doing a substitution, as if we're playing in this key now, the C, the third of the F is going to be the A. So we're back here. Okay, and then, you know, again, the 6th root warped up. And the 3. Now notice we're not going to do the D minor that goes into the next cage over. The next cage over in the A shape is not going to be G, it's going to be C. Okay, so that would be the D minor in the C box. We're doing the arpeggio, so we come up here. Alright, and similarly, if you wanted to go to the 5th, we would substitute the 5th of the A shape. It goes A, D, E would be an E shape. We start an E, and as you know, E pentatonic starts on the same two notes as D and A. Except now the E pentatonic is going to be root 2. And we're not going to play that 7 to find out that's where we are. You can only do that when you're in the root key. You can play the diatonic to kind of outline that string shape if you're unsure. So the E is going to be, we're going to start on the E here. We're going to outline what? We're going to outline an E minor. But what is the shape going to be of that E minor? Well, we could just do the string shapes and find out. We're going to start there, but I'll tell you right now, in G, okay, if we're in an A-shaped root here, the second is going to be, the next shape up is C minor shape, and the third is going to be D minor shape. Okay, so we're going to have a D minor. Watch out for that, because we did a little D minor up here talking about the chord here. Now we're going to have this guy. It's a D minor shaped E minor. That's what we're going to outline. So our top is going to become this. So let's do that. We'll start from the E shape down here, temporary root. So we go root to 3. The third of E is of G is the B. Then we go 6th root of that G. We go E to the G. Then we go the third in the string shape. Okay, now if you want to just test it, you can go to the pentatonic like that, but you can't go to the fourth of the G of the D string shape, because that will take you into the key of G, and we don't want to do that. Okay, you can, in this case, you can go to the fourth because it's part of the C. It's part of the C. Mode. It's part of the C Ionian, but you can't always do that. So we'll get to that. We'll get to that. The way you can't do the leading tone to the fifth, you can't do the fourth of the fourth if you're in the root mode. Okay, but you can do the fourth of the fifth. Okay, and you can do the seventh of the fourth. Okay, we'll get to that. Anyway, where were we? So we're on the root there, and then we go to the C is the third, to the G. Well, I forgot what we started on. All right, let's just start again from the E shape. So E is the E shape is the fifth of the A shape in the tripentatonic. So if we do like an A pentatonic, and we do a D pentatonic, and then we do an E pentatonic, put them all together, we get, whoops, okay, so that was my bad there. I'm just getting a little tired. So that's the way it goes, and we've pretty much outlined, and we wanted to outline that D minor shaped E minor. Let's start it again from the bottom. Temporary root, E shape, but we're in the A shaped C, key of C. We're in its relative minor there. Okay, so we're going to start on the E shape with root. Root is G now. We go to the 3 on the C shape. Go to 6th root on the G shape. Like that. And these are kind of like the unknown chords. The bottom of the D minor cage, shape. Some people may know that, like riding a bicycle. I always knew that. I didn't. I didn't always know that. I just barred it, played it, and hit those notes on the bar, but I didn't get the exact same thing. Or this on string third here, back to the root. We go to D is the third. Okay, so we essentially want to go to the B there. So there's the first note of our D minor shaped E minor. Then A is going to be its 6th, and E again to the root. So that's how we would substitute that. Hey, we're out of time. If the funk was going to the 4th and the 5th there, that's how we'd make the substitutions and our triads, great lesson. I want you to have a good day.